Hello people, story number 2. This is when I left the air hospital. So it was about 8 to 10 weeks, about 8 weeks, no, 8 weeks or something, I can't really remember. By the time I got to the Beatson Hospital, that's in Glasgow, west of Scotland. So, by that time I had to get into work. I wasn't working, so I had to get in to work, fill them in what was happening, what's it is cancer, but I'm in palliative care, blah blah blah. So I wasn't working at that time. So I lost, we work out 3 stone. 3 stone by the time I left Air Hospital. Okay, when I found out I was in palliative care till I got to the Beatson, 3 stone come off me, bang. That was stress and worry and I couldn't eat. I just couldn't eat. I was convinced I was dying, if you know what I mean. But in one day, put clothes on, and they weren't fitting off. I mean, the t-shirts were hanging off me. My jeans, you could pull them out, and my God, I'm not even ashamed to say it, I actually stood in front of the mirror, and I was crying. You know what I mean? And the wife came and goes, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And I told her, "Look at me." And that's when I thought, Ken, my number's up here. So we got the appointment for the Beatson, and my niece decided she was going to come up with us. She's a nurse in the renal ward at Crosshouse. I'm not going to say her name. So she came up with us. She says, "I need to ask some questions because you don't know, take everything in, if you know what I mean." And so anyway, we headed up to Beatson, and I don't even remember that journey. You know that? I was sitting in the back, and I just do not remember that journey. So we got into the Beatson, went and seen this lovely doctor. I'm still under him yet. So we sat down, me, the wife, Jane introduced herself. Oh, Jane, I wasn't going to say her name. The niece introduced herself as well. So, and I'm sitting listening to him, and I'm trying to take it all in, but I'm listening, but it wasn't, nothing was registering, if you understand. So he was kind of more focused on the wife and my niece. And I'm just sitting there like that, just kind of, So then all of a sudden that pipes up, the chemo, am I going to get chemo? No, chemo. Radio, okay, well I get radio. No radio, you don't know radio. This time the wife's telling me to calm down. And I'm like, right, what are you going to do? What is it? How long have I got? What's it? I'm just asking all these random questions. And he kind of just says to me, like, calm down. He says, what you have, the cancer you've got, and where it's spread in different places and everything, you are inoperable. That's the way he said it. You're inoperable. It's basically nothing we can do for you. I went like, all right, I can remember that, but... So then he brought the pills out, the medication that I would be taking, explained the medication. It's a pill called tivozanib. It's targeted therapy. And there was another one. So I decided to take the one with the weird book. The side effects was thinner. I said I'll go for that one. But anyway, there's quite a few side effects, but we'll go into them later. So we decided to take this book. So he's still talking away to the wife and my niece, and that's when he basically said, it's a terminal diagnosis, right? So that was me told, it's terminal. So we kind of went outside, and the niece and the wife, the niece took me outside and the wife stayed in. it's a hard thing to take, you know what I mean? It's mind numbing, absolutely mind numbing. So then he says to me, "Do you feel better? And do you feel better now that you can understand?" I says, "I don't understand that." And I actually started crying, and she hugged me, and it was quite emotional, if you know what I mean, quite very emotional. And I'm not really an emotional guy, if you know what I mean. Nothing really phases me. Operations in and doesn't phase me. I didn't get it done, that's it, done. But it was quite emotional that day, and the wife came out and the niece went back in, and the two just sat there and we talked about it, and we came out of the hospital, stopped the car, in at the garage to get a bottle of juice. They asked me how I was doing. I says, "Aye, I'm fine now. Aye, right, I understand what's wrong. I understand that now." So, and that was when the wife put it on Facebook, her Facebook page, to let all the family and friends and everything ken the Jim's terminal and the fight begins. So that was number 2. Number 3's to go. There's a wee bit of banter, a wee bit of funny stuff. But I'm no, I'm only doing this to inspire somebody that's going through it. Somebody looks at this and sees where I am now, if they've been told devastating news like that, and if they can take something, even one person watches this, it's going through the same as a family member, and they can be inspired with this and fight cancer, just to spend a wee bit more time with their loved ones. Cracking. Absolutely brilliant. And I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm not looking for, oh, a shame, what a shame. It is what it is. It's cancer. So, people, enjoy your night and look after one another. Catches.